right, so what I want to do is show you how I do a Thai massage for the neck, head and face on the mat. Now, the reason I want to show you this is because I had a question from one of my students about what do you do? And this is a very, very common question when it comes to Thai massage on a mat. Because, well, you know, it's a massage therapist on a massage table. You have the person's in the face hole or the face crest. Their head is neutral, face down, and it's not cocked to one side or the other. We don't have that luxury when it comes to Thai massage. And there are workarounds, but just for this video, what I want to tell you about what can you do when someone has, say, a bad neck and you've got to have them lie face down, prone, and what do you do because they're complaining about their neck, oh, this is uncomfortable. Right, so one thing as a bit of a workaround, put a pillow or two underneath their chest there so their head can drop down so they can have it more neutral, or even if they have to tilt a little bit, they don't have to tilt it so far to the right and left, all right? So they don't have to turn it so far. So that's a bit of a workaround, a pillow underneath the chest, and they can just lie and have that, and so then they'll drop their head down. That you can do, okay, so that's one thing. The other thing is don't have them so long in a prone position, right? Now, one thing you want to always say to your clients is just say to them before you start the massage, look, and when you get them into a prone position, whether you're starting them prone, now, for those of you who don't know, prone, just so we go through that, prone means face down. So just let them know if your neck gets a bit stiff, this is for any of your clients by the way, just let them know if your neck gets stiff, just turn it from one side to the other whenever you feel if it starts to get uncomfortable, just feel free to turn it from one side to the other so that they know that they can quite easily, it's not going to interrupt the massage or anything, so they're not, because you'll get clients that will just lie there and go, oh, this is really uncomfortable, but they're afraid to move in case we're going to say interrupt your massage, or they shouldn't move, or what have you, okay? So give them the freedom to move. That's one thing. Right, the other thing is don't do so much work in a prone position, right? So you've got, with Thai massage, you can do all the back, and it's beautiful to have them in side lying. So do really decrease, minimize the amount of stuff you're going to do in a prone position, if they've got a bad neck especially, and do more work in the side lying positions, both sides. And also, as I'm about to show you, you can really do so much for the neck. Now, you can do it in a seated position, but just for this one, this video, all I want to do is show you how you can just sit there with your legs just spread out with their head between your legs there, and you can then just, or you have your legs crossed, what have you, depends on how nimble you are. But you're sitting down, make sure that you're not slouched with your lower back, sit there in good posture, and you can do, as I'm about to show you, the most beautiful neck massage. So what I'm trying to say to you is this, you don't have to think, well, I've got to do a whole lot of work. You can do the upper back in side lying position. Yes, you can do a bit of lower back work, that sort of thing, but really, you could, if someone's got a really bad neck, you could skip the prone position on the back and do all of it from seated, side lying. You could cover that and give them an amazing massage without ever have to do the prone position on their back, okay? So now I'm going to show you how to do this beautiful head, neck, and face massage that feels fantastic, and you can add this if you don't already have a great sequence for your Thai massage. But have a look at this, and as I say, it feels incredible for you as a practitioner, most importantly, and then of course for your client as well. Okay, so first of all, we're going to just do some work through the clavicles, just below the clavicles, the pec muscles here. It's really nice, especially when a person's got poor posture, just to work these. Okay, coming underneath. Now, so I've got my fingers like this and I'm doing this. Remember to continue forward rocking as you do this. Right up to the base of the skull now. Now I've got my fingers like this, working those muscles at the base of the skull there, the suboccipitals. Now, I'm doing the same thing, but now I'm alternating them. Again, finger circles at the base of the skull, really important you do these. And now I'm going to take the head onto my hand. So what I'm going to do is just bring it round, put your hand here, and then there you have it. Okay, I'm just going to show you. So don't cup the ear, it feels horrible. So you have your hand like this. So a lot of people get this wrong, and this is why a lot of people sort of muggle it up and it takes the relaxation away. So if I show you this way, just put your hand like this, and then there you are. Okay, it's that simple. All right, so I'll just show you this side, so I'll go to this side, and there we go. Okay, and now, and I'm just going to repeat, going up there. So if you mistimed your massage a little bit and you had quite a lot of time left over, you know, I mean, talking about 5 or 6 minutes extra than what you would normally have, you can always do more neck work. No one will ever complain. Now he's coming back onto the skull here, the back of the head. Now, while you're here, just hook these underneath the suboccipitals into the, just below this, so you've got the head here, you can feel the soft indentations. So just, I'm hooking in and just gently pulling up. Right? So pushing up into these really powerful acupuncture points. Do some nice little circles. Really working that area. Now you understand, now I'm just on the bottom of the skull here. Just working that area. Now, here we go, turn it over. And the same thing. So, remember what I've been telling you through the course, why spend time with the person in a seated position doing these neck movements when it's just so much nicer to be lying down and getting them down on the ground here, or on the mat. So I'm just doing the same thing on this side. And I say with the camera like that, but you just keep doing that, okay? Then come down to here again. Breathe in. You can do a gentle stretch each side. Stabilize the shoulder. So I'll just show you that again. You see, so now I'm just hooking my hand like this. And down. Okay. Now what we're going to do is the face. Okay. Around to the temples. Now I started up high, now I'm in the middle of the forehead and coming back to the temples. And now I'll come up and lower. So 3. Sort of like, so the first one's here, second one's here, third one's here, and finishing at the temples. Come round and up, circles at the temples. Down under the cheekbones and up, circles at the temples. Jaw. At the jaw, the masseter muscles, do some work here. Circles at the temples. Okay, so you can also do pressure points as well. Okay, so we can do the third eye point. You can press, do little circles. Start of the eyebrow. Middle of the eyebrow, you'll feel a little indentation. And the end of the eyebrow. Now we'll come to, once again, to the temples. It's a very calming points in acupuncture. Now, through to the nose here, and I'll show you with my fingers. You can use fingers or thumbs, it doesn't matter. So come down, and you'll feel the bone comes off here, and there's a little indentation. So you're going to push up, sort of 45 degrees, both pushing up towards this third eye point. Fantastic point for sinuses, blocked nose. Now, come underneath the midpoint, or the low point of the cheekbones, once again. So again, you could use your thumbs, whatever you're steadiest with. Okay, and then we're going to go just in front. There's 3 really major points in front of the ears. Okay, so you could do that, and then you could go back, if you had time, and repeat that. So in other words, do these movements that you started with, then do the pressure point work, and then come back and do these, if time allows. Again, you'll have no complaints from your clients. Again, I could use my fingertips. And in front of the ears. Now, don't forget the ears. Just circles and presses with the ears. Just go all around the ears. Of course, there's a whole school of acupuncture just using the ears, ear acupuncture. So stimulating these points. Press, circles. And now we go to the scalp. Now, I would slow this down, right down. You're coming to the end of the massage. Now, when I do the scalp massage, I don't so much like the shampooing, scrubbing it. I like to have my fingers, I think it feels much better, but don't take my word for it. See what you get your feedback. But so my hands are moving the skin, my fingers are moving the skin over the bone. So they're contacting the skin and going with it, as opposed to, like if you were shampooing and your fingers are moving over the skin, sort of scrubbing it. And as we finish up, what we're going to do is just do some nice holds. And just gently coming off. And there you have it. There is your Thai massage. So if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe, like, you can comment below, and also your resources. I've got fantastic deals with bundles of my online courses, whether it's aromatherapy, whether it's massage. You can have a look at that, and if you're interested, you can go along, click the links, and see if that's something you'd like to do.